Hello everybody, it's Bee from Bespoke Crafts and welcome to my channel. Today's card is a birthday card of this absolutely brilliant cake. I went to go get some cardstock the other day and saw the die. It actually comes in a set of 4 or 5? 4. So that's 1. That's 2. I hope you can't see the glare. 3 and 4, and it's by Nina Botham, I think that is. Ganache Gatto, birthday cheers, classy numbers, and fabulous birthday. So yeah, it is quite an old set, I think. But yeah, it's the first time I've seen it, so that's what I've just used. Also my camera went off, so I'm not sure how much of the towards the end of it that you've got that there is on has been recorded, so we'll just have to wait and see. I really am pleased with these macarons, whatever you call them. They have come out really well. They look so sweet. Let me see them. Let me stand up. They are so good. They're laid up. There's 5 layers on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's the base, and then you layer them up as so. So I think they look really, really good. And what I decided to do, and I did this as an afterthought after I turned the camera off, because I knew it was going to take a long time to dry. I wanted the cake to look like it had got stippled icing on it. So I used the texture paste, metallic white, there. And I used the texture paste. I'm not sure whether I've got this bit on camera. I have, I think. And I added vintage photo to it. As you can see, it's not like a chocolate, it's like a coffee, I suppose. And then just put some ribbon on it. And these are the little shells that you get with it as well. You get quite a lot with it. So that's the top. You get all the, I can't remember what these are called. Do you remember when they're really like icing, but really crumbly? And then you get little individual ones, and like the little individual topper ones that are piped up. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. So if you're watching the intro and you haven't yet subscribed, can you please subscribe and like, comment? It really does help my channel. It seems to be that every time I upload a video, my numbers go back down. I was on 502, but YouTube unsubscribes people without your knowledge. So you'd also please just check your subscriptions for me. I really would appreciate that. So Merlin is being extremely gobby. To anybody that's new here, he is my African grey parrot. So yeah, I'm going to do the editing now. So come along and watch this card being made with me. Yeah, I'm real pleased with that. Okay. Hello everybody, I'm on the voiceover now, and these are the 3 parts that I'm going to be using at the moment. The cake itself, the icing, and the macarons, whatever you pronounce it. And I'm just using some scrap to do the little bits of it. To be honest with you, when I first did the macarons, which you'll see them later on, I used that bottom piece there, you've missed it, I've missed it. I'll show you in a minute. And what I've done, I'll go back to that. You see the macarons at the bottom there? I just used the bottom plate of it. And off screen, I was going through all my stash, and I thought, oh, I wonder if it would be nice if I put like a frosted icing on it. So I use the texture paste metallic white by Ranger. It's Tim Holtz product, so you can get that from, I would have thought, anywhere that sells Ranger products. And for the icing, I decided to use some Distress Spray Stain in a vintage photo to give it that chocolate look, and I did too much. You saw me putting a little bit, a chunk on and then taking a chunk out. It was still too much. So after I've literally just painted this on so I get a stippled look on it, I decided to use the rest to see if I could make some like chocolate buttons, but it was a failure. It didn't work. So yeah, I think probably a lot more patience needs to go into that one, because I did just dollop them on a little piece of greaseproof paper. So yeah, this product obviously takes a while to dry, especially when you put in as much as this on. So these are the macarons themselves. So they have 5 parts to them. So this is the base part, and that's what I first used, just the base part, and just coloured them in. That's the middle part, and that's the top part. I'm only showing you me doing 2, although I do all of them that are there, just in various colours, which you'll see later on in the video. I got this set from Stables Card Emporium in Heyborough. So yeah, it was a bargain. It really was. The fonts in it as well are really quite big. As well, this is a new editing suite that I'm using. It's called CapCut. It really is good. It's better than the other one that I've used. There's a lot more to it. So you will see they've got a lot more things flying about the screen. Sorry about that. You got a new toy, you got to play with it. I'm going to give a cough, excuse me. So yeah, just colouring these in, 3 different shades, and I'm going to do the filling in a creamy colour. On them I've used 2 different colours. I've used like a beigey cream for a coffee-ish or butterscotchy thing, and then a cream one. And I'm literally only doing the edges because that's all you'll see, because they stack up on each other. And I have gone slow showing you how I put them together. It wasn't difficult, I just couldn't get my head around it. So you'll see there's 2 different sizes of the cream. This is the larger one, and there is actually an imprint, a debossed on each base to show you where it fits. I just hadn't looked before. Eager beaver, just getting on with it. So yeah, that's just putting them together, making sure that the level, they really are good. They look brilliant. I never think photos or videos give them justice, but I really am impressed with them. I've got them in my hand now, and they're about, I'd say they were about 1 inch long, maybe not 1 inch. I'm just going to measure. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. Now, 7/8 long, and 3/4 of an inch high. So they are a good size. They can be utilised for absolutely any card, any cake card that you do. I have got another set that I got. I can't remember who made it now. And the donuts, they're really, really good as well. So yeah, you could just incorporate them all together and just have a massive cake feast. So I'm just speeding up now, just going through, because you've already seen me put one together, and I didn't think you'd want to sit and watch me do all of them. Excuse me. So there you go. So it looks like foil on it, doesn't it? That's me just having a little snifter of wine. It's obviously a Friday. I'm just showing you what it looks like there. I decided to use Collall glue to stick it down because it's so uneven. I just thought it would be easier and more secure, really. That's my husband popping his nose in and having a look what I'm doing. Sorry about my head. And because it's Collall glue, I just want to, you know, press it down and make sure that it is in place. I only ever used Collall and Gina K Connect glue, which I get the Gina K Connect glue from dyes2dyefor.co.uk. So they're the little macaroons. Aren't they good? The colours that I've done. I thought I'd done the green one. Did I do a green one? Oh, I just dropped it. No, I can't have done blue, purple, pink. Well, it's a peachy colour, and yellow. I could have sworn I'd done a green one. Maybe not. Anyway, not to worry. So this is the base of the cake. And you know, years ago, when you used to get those like seashell bits on the cake, they're like a really, really crumbly icing. That's what these are. They're supposed to be. So I've done it in 3 layers because I want it to obviously stand out a little bit. Well, not obviously, but I want it to stand out a little bit. And then I'm just using the colours that I've used for the macarons to incorporate into the bottom of it, just so it all marries in. And you can see all the shapes of the shells, as it were. And have like the icing little tops that you get on. Oh, what's the little biscuit things with the little bit of icing on the top? Can't remember the name of them. But they're like that, but bigger. I haven't used those, but again, they'll come in handy for other things. And they could be all sorts, actually. I'm just picking the rattling up here, which you can hear. Yeah, I've just looked at them and thought, they could be little piles of poo if you wanted them. But why would you want to pick up little piles of poo? I don't know, but you could. So yeah, just colouring these in. Using the darker colours just to give some extra dimension to it. Your shading always does do that. Going to use the Gina K Connect glue to stick them all together. And there we go, that bit of it, once that's done, that's the base of the cake done. It doesn't take long at all to do this card. I mean, this video's nearly 23 minutes long. So, yeah, it didn't take that long. I've just been on and off it for a few days, that's all. And again, using the Collall glue just to stick it down, just to make sure it's really secure, because the base is uneven with all the texture paste on it. Recycling the card. It didn't actually recycle in the card. I'd done this sentiment for a friend's birthday. I picked the wrong bit up and cut it out. So unfortunately I will have to do that again. So now just sticking at the macarons down, or position them where I want them. You can see they are a good size. And Merlin is saying hello. I also decided that cake needed a little bit of something else, so I've got this ivory ribbon, and I just thought I'd put a couple of pieces around it just to give it that little bit more extra detail, really. And I can't remember what this it's like Scotch tape that I'm using, but it's not Scotch tape. And again, I got this one from Stables Card Emporium. If you're ever interested in talking to Kim about things if you want anything. If you look on Facebook, she's there. And if you want to have a look at the cards that everybody makes that goes there, because she does classes and what have you, it's called Not So Stable on Facebook. And if you're interested as well, she does a tutorial online every Thursday at 11 o'clock, I think it is. So literally just popping these down just to make sure that they are secure. And these are for the little sticks for the banners that you put over it. You could put happy birthday over it or whatever. I decided to put my own sentiment on it with my friend's name on it, which is Angie. I've done 3, laid them up because obviously they're very thin and flimsy, just to give them that little bit more stability. But you could use those as sparklers. You know, I've got some, what have I got? I've got this, just a thought there. It's Cosmic Shimmer, and it is, what is it? Cosmic Shimmer Venetian Gold Mineral Mica, and it's small natural crystals, mica crystals. They'd actually be really good to make a sparkler. Might have a go at that. That's a good idea. So again, not wasting paper, as you know, don't waste anything in this house. I'm just using the offcuts to do the sentiment, and this is the font that I've decided to use, and rather than cutting bits out, I cut loads out to start with, and then I just pick out what I want. And as you can see there, there's me new little bits. Like, subscribe, comment, follow. I stuck it on the top. The camera had run out of, well, the card had run out of space, so I have bought a new card. I bought a 128 gig, so hopefully that's going to be better, so I don't miss anything out, because my camera doesn't tell me that it's turned off, it just does it. And then just sticking some little gems on just to make it pretty. So yeah, the ribbon's only secured at the back. I was going to secure it, that's just looking at it, making sure that it sits alright, it looks alright. And I also decided that I was going to put some little gems on here. Now I think I got these off Amazon, and these are really, really tiny gems, as you can see. And I just thought it would just marry it up together. That went a bit quick. I need to put that on. I'm going to lengthen that. So that just says it's a 5x7 card, and it's just an A4 sheet of cardstock, cut in half and then just trimmed down to the size. I wanted to add a little bit of detail to it, so I just did an embossed edge just at the top and the bottom, nowhere else. So there we go. And that does say happy birthday, Wendy. So the tape that I'm using, I get from Sticks to Anything, or it Sticks to. Brilliant tape, don't use any other. Loyal customer for everything that I use. And also now this gold splatter paint that I've got. I got this from Amazon, and it's a Winsor & Newton just in gold. It's absolutely lovely. It's quite thick as well, which is quite surprising. But it splatters really, really well. On reflection, I wish I'd put a little bit more on it, but it is what it is. I can always put a little bit more on if I want. Now, there might be a little bit of a crossover there. So I've just taken the backers off and putting some glue stick on and getting the card ready to put on the card base itself. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, everybody. Sorry about the bit of the messing about with the audio at the end. Yeah, bobbed that up a little bit, but there you go. But it is a new program. So thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate all your support and your subscriptions. If you're not subscribed, please do so. It is free. It does help my channel. And I will see you for the next one. Don't forget to leave a comment, and have a lovely weekend, everybody. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now, everybody. Bye.